Yo, what's good? Yeah, so like I'm gonna make this one very short, guys, because I just discovered this right now, you see. But like, this is the thing, guys. You have to understand that there's like two sides, right, of every individual. Like each and every one of us has two sides that are natural, you understand, that are fundamentally natural, like positive and negative, you know. So like, we have the lower side, right, and then we have the higher side, which is like, when I say low and high, I'm not talking in terms of height or in terms of like feeling, like, let me put it this way, because it's very subtle. You could mistaken it with feeling, understand, but it's very far from feeling, because it's a very lighter frequency of who you are, you understand. But like, just to make it very concise, right, this is what happened. You have the lower side, right, which is where you will naturally re-emerge, right? When you come to this physical world, you will re-emerge in the like lower side from the higher side, understand, from the spiritual, which is a very high vibration of who you are. Not even a vibration, it's a frequency of who you are, understand. But like, if you want to understand like frequencies, whatever, go to other videos. Like in my channel, I have other videos that you can check up, which touch on those specific topics, basically. But like, I want you to think about it this way. There's, and I'm sure in this video I'm going to demonstrate it. So this is the sense that I'm trying to explain about these two sides of you understand. You have the higher side of you, right, which I said is not based off of like height and whatever, and you have the lower side of you, right, it's not based upon height, but the higher side of you, right. Or let me make an example with the lower side. The lower side, right, which is where you emerge, right, where you find yourself, is a part of you, right, or a pack of you that you have to transcend, understand. You have to go above it so that you can see the heavenly part of you, understand, the part of you that is attached to the heavens, or to the higher ideas about yourself and the world, understand. Because let me make an example. People have very low ideas about the world, you know. Some people think the world, there are things that are lacking, you know. They think that there's not enough money, or there's not enough food, or there's not enough water, which is not true. Because we found like this, the very same amount of everything that we find here is the very same amount of everything that we will live here, understand. So that's the lower side of you. They have those kind of ideas, you know, very low ideas, very limiting, very weak, you know, just very like not willing to live, understand, pretty much. And it ranges, like I'm saying, it can range from you not wanting to live anymore to just you thinking thoughts of lack about life. That's just the smaller version of you, the lower, the smaller. You can say smaller, you can say lower, but you have to understand this, the lower it is, right, the bigger it is, the denser it is, understand. And the more time, the more experiences there is for you to go through, understand, to actually know yourself. So in proportion, right, you already are yourself, and you already understand yourself. You already know who you are, and what you want, and what you don't want, and what you're here for, and what you're not here for, right. But since you have emerged here, right, where there's a lot of variety basically to choose from, then you're not always going to be specific about what you want, for so long as you're looking at yourself through this lower part of yourself. But as you transcend, it becomes smaller and very, very specific. That, okay, these are the things that resonate with me. Understand? And these are the things that I came here for. And you can actually see with other people that, oh, this is the thing that this person is actually, like the energy signature behind this person. You understand? Them as a whole. You can see them physically, okay. This person is a male, female, but it takes a certain level of you being able to see yourself, right? Which is you transcending this lower part, for you to see the other higher and lower parts of other people. Understand? And for you to understand that, like, all of these lower and higher parts balance each other, and each individual lower and higher selves balance that individual. Understand? They reshuffle like this so that you can actually maintain a sense of, not even a sense, a level of equilibrium, you know, and which is again a sense, you know, because once you reach that level of equilibrium or neutrality, where you see both these sides, right, for what they really are, and that you should not get lost into one of these sides, because just based upon the location that you are in right now, which is on the lower level, so you should never go very high. I understand? You should never. You can reach for higher thoughts, right, and see them and higher ideas, innovations, creations. You can create very new things that we've never seen here, right? But you should never create something that can kill everyone else, just to show us that it's something that we've never seen. Understand? So it shows that even higher ideas can get you lost. So you can also get lost into your higher self. So there's different kinds of people, right? There are people who are naturally born at a lower side, just based upon their vibration, right? How they feel about themselves. They are born on the lower side. And there are others who are born on the higher side. So those who are usually born at the lower side is those who are born in an environment that is orientated mostly by lack, you know, that is orientated mostly by lack. They will feel low of themselves and be that kind of low person. So they will have to transcend what their lower selves. And those who are born at a higher part, whereby everything in this world, right, they can easily get access to, right, because they have those high ideas to get those things easily. But now they have to transcend what the lower side of themselves, you know. So, and by doing that, you only doing that to reach a certain level of equilibrium, whereby everything is neutralized. And when everything becomes neutral, you can like, we can say now you are in the 9th or 7th dimension, because you are now the authority of the authorities. You understand? You realize that the authorities themselves, they have an authority that they don't have power over, and the only way that you can be the authority for yourself and to help others is to be the authority based upon the laws of what? The universe, which is just based upon God himself, right? Which is neutrality, duality. Understand? Because duality brings neutrality, you know, which is what they call oneness or compassion or love. But like, yo, that's the information that I have for you on this video, guys. So if you enjoy my channel, hit that one. If you have something to say, any question, whatever, because I'm also gonna do live streams, right? But for now, I'm just sharing these videos. These are like free throws, understand? So that we can, because like I just discovered that a lot of people, right, there are people who actually Google random stuff, you know, but stuff that they need to know for them to move on in life, you know, at some point, at different points individually. So it's necessary for me to keep sharing these free throws, free thoughts, free goals, free lights, understand, free knowledge, free, because understand, free it's actually going to liberate you, you know, so that you can see for yourself. It's not about even me telling you these things. It's just for you to come to these realizations yourself, to see, okay, oh, this is how everything even comes about. And it's because you can even come to that realization of how life was created itself, just based upon how you see it. Your imagination is going to reveal it to you. You don't have to use another person's imagination to build your own imagination. No, imagination, you don't even need to build it. It's everything is there. You just have to. It's like, you know, that Michael Jackson video where he's going over the steps, and each and every step that he's taking, it lights up. It's like that. You just have to go through these steps and light up those paths so that you can see your path easily, you know, so that you won't get into a situation whereby you do things based upon uncertainty, you know, like there's no way things can just come out to you. You have to not even work, because work is a very strong word. You just have to apply the laws correctly and understand them so that you can apply them, you know. That's all. That's it. Hippie Soul in the building. Main. Hit that subscribe. See you on the next one.